Nothing gives me more satisfaction than being here in the calm of this rather austere yet peaceful loft, which I use as my workshop. My name is Charles Bell, and I've always loved painting and drawing. It would have been my trade had it not been for my passion for medicine and surgery for the last 30 years. This painting that I'm finishing is an important one. It reminds me of the most intense experience of my life 14 years ago on what had become a bloody field in Brabant, just a few miles from Brussels in Belgium. I arrived in Waterloo a few days after the battle. People explained to me how terrible it had been. But that was not necessary. It all spoke for itself. The ground was nothing but mud and blood. The soil still smelled of fire and gunpowder. The wounded and the dead numbered tens of thousands. Bonaparte's mad endeavor had ended in crushing defeat, but whether they were French or Allies, few were spared. For days and nights, with almost no sleep, we the surgeons ceaselessly treated the wounded and dying. To this day, I still have the sketches I made of the horrifying wounds that were inflicted. This painting is inspired from the last drawing I made at Waterloo. It depicts the farm at Mont-Saint-Jean, which served as the English hospital during the battle. It was there, along with thousands of others, that we cared for the Prince of Orange, and also where we amputated Lieutenant Colonel Gordon's right leg. I too saw suffering, the torments of the flesh and the soul, but fortunately there were also many more positive moments that helped me and the other surgeons endeavor it all. One of the wounded officers first told me about this local craft beer, a beer brewed regionally since the mid-15th century with talent and passion. During the battle, English soldiers savored nothing else but this divine brew. The officer even maintained it was the main source of their bravery and the reason for their victory. Perhaps he was right after all. I shall never forget Waterloo. It brings back a multitude of memories. But the best of them is this unique beer, full-bodied, strong, and slightly fruity. This delicious Waterloo ale, which today I enjoy as much as putting paint on canvas.
The Waterloo beer, in fact, dates back to Braine-l'Alleud in 1456. It goes back quite a few centuries. With Adrien Desclée, we have developed a unique brew that is very, very close to what the soldiers were indeed drinking 200 years ago, just before going out on the battlefield. And Waterloo is the beer of bravery. Surely bravery was on both sides. Here's to the French grognard. Santé! Santé!